Hey guys, it's Matt from Ever Proven CrossFit. Just going to make a quick video to talk about something I think is super important that's going to translate to your performance in the gym. That is posture, okay? And using a good neutral spine position when you start any movement or just when you're in the real world, moving as a functioning human being. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is bad position, and then we're going to talk about some faults that we might see and how that translates whether you're doing deadlifts, squats, double unders, how using a good posture when you set up and when you do things in the real world can really affect how you do things in the gym and vice versa. Okay, so first thing what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch positions with Katie here and just show you some differences in some posture. Okay. So first thing we'll talk about is good posture, okay? So a good posture is going to have a neutral spine, okay? So Katie's standing here. Let's get her into a bad position. So let's just go into any random bad position you might see. Okay, so she's overextended here. You can see the S-curve of her spine, her chest is poking out, her shoulders aren't really in line with her hips. Her head, if you look up to the sky, her head's extended. She's going to be really in a bad position. If she tries to move or squat in this position, you're going to see a lot of faults. So show me a really crappy squat in this position. Okay, good. So stop there for a second. She is leaning way forward. Okay, weight is on her toes, and her hips are not below parallel. She's kind of rocking back and forth, pretty unstable. If you were in something like an overhead squat here, what would happen? She'd fall forward, right? The weight would definitely bring her forward. Okay, go ahead and get into that neutral spine, or that overextended position again. And now just do some hops on the ground. Just do some jumps, like you're going to be doing double unders. Good. Okay, so she might be doing double unders in an extended position. Those didn't look too bad, but one thing that could really cause an overextended position is like a pike. So when we see our people push our feet up, yeah, piking like that is really an extension of having poor extension in their spine, bad posture. So just a couple of examples there. Now, let's get her into a good position. Okay, so first thing I want Katie to do is get her into that good position is I want her to squeeze her butt. So go ahead and squeeze your butt. Good. Now do that again. I want you guys all to look at her hips as her hips move, her pelvis moves under her shoulders as she squeezes her butt. Good. So next thing I'm going to have her do is pull her rib cage down as she braces her abs. So she's going to exhale, brace her rib cage. That really just set her shoulders over her hips, which are now over her heels, okay? Now her head's still kind of extended, so I want her to bring her head to a neutral position right over those shoulders, and bring those shoulders, pin them back and down. Not so much that you're pulling your shoulder blades together, but just kind of relaxed position back and down. Good. Now I want her to air squat from here. So go ahead and do an air squat. Good. Now stop. Now look at the difference in position here. She's not bent over. If she was doing an overhead squat, her chest would be up, okay? Her knees are driving out still. She's in a very good position here. So come back up. Good. All right, now what we're going to talk about is she was doing double unders in this position. So just do some double unders again, or mock double unders from that position there. Good. So she's not piking, she's not pulling her legs, things like that. Good. So that's a good position to be in there. Next thing we're going to talk about is a rounded position. Okay, so how that's going to affect what we're doing here. So sorry for that position here, or of the camera. But so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how a braced spine can really, or a good posture, and that neutral spine is going to be able to really give you strength throughout your body. Okay, and it'll affect little things like joints. Specifically, I'll show you the example of an elbow joint. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in a braced position with my butt squeezed, my rib cage down. I'm going to exhale. Come on this side. I'm going to exhale and extend my arm, rotate out, pull my shoulders back, get my head in a neutral position. I'm going to get her to try to bend my elbow. So you might have seen this as a Tony Blauer test. She could probably move my arm a little bit, but she cannot bend that elbow joint. If you read the Supple Leopard book that's in there by Kelly Starrett. Now I'm going to get in a rounded position. Okay, so bad posture, not a good position to be in here. So my spine's going to be out of alignment when I say bad posture. Okay, now rounded position, same thing. Easily, she's going to be able to bend that elbow. Go ahead and do it again. All right, now I'm going to fight it, but she's still really taking advantage of my elbow being bent there from that rounded spine. So again, I'll get in a good position, and she can't bend that elbow joint. Okay, So just a couple of things to take with you. Practice using good spinal position when you're in good posture when you're in your free time. When you're at the gym, always think about getting a good braced position before you pick up a barbell or do any sort of movement, whether it be double unders, snatches, deadlifts. We always want to maintain those good positions. It's going to translate to good movement, all right? So that's going to mean PRs for you and better performance. Thanks, guys.